Hey, what's going on, guys? MrSlickWillyz here, back with another very helpful tip. Today I wanted to cover with you how to work more efficiently in Fortnite Creative, and that's gonna cover some of the things I learned while building my new block. You can actually see it there in the background. I will have a video coming for that soon, so make sure to tune in to the subreddit and keep an eye out for that. So the first thing I want to do is actually cover player spawns. You're going to want to place one of these down right from the get-go as soon as you start your project. That can be found in the Devices tab under it's just called Player Spawn. The reason I say this is because when you're building out these places, you're throwing down a lot of prefabs. You've got a lot of assets floating out there, and you might get pretty high up there, maybe 90, 99 memory. And once you get that high, you're gonna have trouble placing these player spawns down because you might not have the room. So placing these down from the get-go lets you be accountable for the memory needed for them in the future. As well, when you go to load into your island, you don't want to float right out of the sky. So this gets you right into your island working faster. The next thing I wanted to talk about is actually these movement modulators. So I like to personally place down a slow, a normal speed, and a fast movement modulator. And the reason I do that is because when I'm working, I'm running around my place pretty fast, or I need to get precise. So this is about speed and precision, right? So go ahead and set these down right in front of your spawn, so as soon as you run into your island, or as soon as you spawn into your island, you can run to the one you want. Alright, I'm fast, I'm able to get inside of my houses, move around quickly, place the assets I need, and so it helps you to work faster. But then at the same time, you might need to get precise. So I like to set one of these slow ones down so that if, say, I'm working off the grid system, so I've got, say, this asset here, I'm on no grid, but I need to move real precisely. Adding that slow modulator lets you walk forward real slow and place it exactly where you need to, as well as jumping up and taking the flight speed to whatever you want. So you've got ×3, which you move fast with. That's moving with speed. And then 0.5, which is moving with precision. So just a few things to keep in mind there is that speed and precision are going to help you when building these islands. The next thing I wanted to talk about was going into your settings, and one of the first things you should do is go right over to game settings and pickaxe building damage and set it to none, at least while building your island. And the reason I say that is because, for me at least, I'm on console, so I've got a controller, and I find myself setting the controller down all the time. Here, let me go ahead and change my speed here. There we go. I find myself, while working, setting the controller down, and then my player swings a pickaxe. Alright, and when that happens, now I've got a health bar here, and I've got to replace that asset. So, turning on that no pickaxe damage lets you work safer. Also, another helpful tip for anybody who's creating a game where you're going to be using infinite ammo, you'll notice while you're testing out your island, you'll probably turn on the settings. Let's go to the settings just to show you. You'll go ahead and you'll turn on infinite ammo, and then you're testing your island, and then you're also testing while you build. And so then when you go ahead to grab any one of these assets from the galleries or prefabs, you'll see you've got an infinite icon on that asset, which means you can throw it infinitely. Well, you might not want that. So when I'm testing an island where you need infinite ammo, but you don't really need infinite galleries, here's a little tip for you. What you're going to want to do is, let's go ahead and drop that. Let's go into our devices and go to team settings and inventory. And so we'll go ahead and place that. And then what you'll want to do is click customize and say infinite ammo, and we want to override the settings right here. So go ahead and click accept there, and then go back to our island settings, turn infinite ammo off there. And so what's going to happen here is that while you're testing your island while you build it, your game will let you actually have infinite ammo, while at the same time you go to select any one of these assets here and that infinite icon's gone. So now you'll throw one of them and you won't have to go to the side of the island and drop it when you're inevitably done with that asset. So just another helpful tip. Let me know if you have any more questions on how to work more advanced or work smarter, work more efficient in Fortnite Creative. That's what I got for you for now. These are just some of the tips I learned while building my new block creation. Again, that video will be coming out here soon. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and be sure to look out for more content coming from me soon. All right, thanks guys. Bye.